Hey everyone, what's up? Siddharth here, aka Sunset Tribe, and welcome to episode number 3 of the vlog. And today I'm in the mood for creating some beats, but with the exception that I will want to create these using my trusty Digitakt by Elektron, which is a drum computer sampler. So the idea being that I can load any samples on these 8 tracks and then manipulate them to create textures, beats. But of course, the Digitakt comes with its own library of sounds, but I want to make it a little more personal. So I thought, what can I sample? And I'm home right now, so I just picked up a few things which were kind of lying around the house, and I thought, okay, let me just try to use these sounds and incorporate them into a beat as well. I have this. Kind of sounds nice. I think I could sample them individually, to get some melodic information into the beats. I've got this bunny. It's annoying as hell. I don't know why I have it, but sure, let's try to use this sound to get some interesting things going. Well, since I am lighting an incense and I have a lighter at my disposal, so maybe we could use the lighter click. Actually, this doesn't sound that great. Hold on a second. Yes, this one sounds a lot better. So yeah, maybe use the lighter click also as a one-shot sample. Oh, this smells really good. And what else can I use? Well, I could try to record the ticking of my watch. I mean, it is automatic, so it should kind of sound good. But I don't know, because it's really quiet, so I don't know if the mic will pick it up, but let's see. But yes, the whole idea being that I record some one-shots using common household items and import them into the Digitakt, come up with some beats, ideas that will again lend themselves to be part of the final loop library, I guess, for my album. So I've collected all the things that I kind of want to sample, and they're right over here, and I'm just running Ableton, and I had this mic, which is the Rode NT5 condenser microphone. This is what I have at home, so I'll probably just use this. And I'm recording the samples in mono, reason being one, the Digitakt, the version I have supports mono samples. I know the newer version is stereo, but oh well. So yeah, let's start recording some sounds and see how we can incorporate them into a beat. Let's start with the chimes. They're actually called toka bars. That sounded really good, by the way. Book. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is very annoying, but let's see what we get out of it. Kind of like sounds like a turntable if you think about it. A really annoying turntable. Whoever came up with this, well, you really know how to torture people. Finally, let's try to attempt capturing the sound of the movement of this watch. I think I might have to turn up the gain. I literally had to stop breathing because I didn't want the mic to capture my breathing. And finally, we're gonna use, I've detuned the string of this guitar lele, and now I kind of like this loop, and the reason is because I know once, you can do so much manipulation with loop style samples in the sampler, so I think I'm definitely going to use this. And we're done. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 different sound sources. Now I'm gonna just kind of start editing them and get them ready to get them imported into my drum machine. Let's see what we can come up with. Now, one more thing, that the original guitar lele sample sounds like this. So what I'm doing in Ableton is I am 2xing the speed, which will make it sound like this. And the reason I'm doing that is because the sample is too long and it's going to take up too much space in a limited set of space available on the Digitakt. So I'm halving the entirety of the duration so that the actual file takes less space. Well, I'm finished editing all the one-shots and I'm just gonna start exporting them. I call the bunny sample Dreadful Bunny. So I just finished editing the samples on my DAW and now it's time to upload onto the sampler and let the experiments begin. You know, another thing I wanted to kind of elaborate is that, you know, in this case, I'm using an elektron device, which is relatively a little more expensive as compared to some other samplers on the market. I mean, you have so many brands making some amazing samplers. Akai does it, Roland does it, SP404 Mark II is doing really well in the circuit, Teenage Engineering, of course. But the most important thing is don't spread yourself too thin, because at the end of it, it's all about having fun with these devices. So just get what you can afford. Doesn't have to be this device, doesn't have to be something more expensive than this or cheaper than this. Anything goes. Whatever doesn't break the bank and whatever makes you want to create music. Now let's see if the import works. So how you do that is by creating a new session. In this case, I'm gonna go to, actually let's take bank 11, right? And you go to samples and let's see if the transfer happened. Usually it's the last one because it's dated. Yes, samples, there you go, samples, sunset, yes. And then all you have to do is select the ones you want to use in this session. I have a total of 10 samples, although the number of slots available to me are 8, but we'll figure it out. We'll probably do some resampling as well. So let's see how that goes. So all I'm doing is loading these sounds to my project. It says load samples, confirm yes or no, say yes, and it says it is loaded. So now we are ready to roll. And now we can unplug the USB and take this device, sit comfortably and start experimenting with sounds. Got my Digitakt here, and what I'm going to do is just start a new session and start importing the sounds into the machine and just kind of, you know, slot them up and see where it takes us. So as you can see on the first one, I've got chime in the key of E, then the lower chime, and then the group chime. So those three are the chimes. Here I've got the click, the wooden click that I recorded. That's the lighter flick, flick lower. Oh, that's the Dreadful Bunny. Let's put that and see what we can do with it. That's the guitar lele. So yeah, we've got a chime, another lower chime, group chime, wooden click, lighter flick with flame, Dreadful Bunny, and the guitar lele. Now that I have all these sounds in the Digitakt, it's time to experiment and let's see what kind of madness or stupidity or awesomeness we come up with. What I'm going to do is just kind of be on my own, just kind of, you know, experiment with these sounds, and what you're going to hear now is hopefully the final result, and I really hope you enjoy it. Oh man, what do we do with that bunny sound? Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with the LFO on it and maybe just, well, I've come up with something kind of like what I've done is kind of arpeggiated the bunny's sample. I think it's adding quite a nice texture to the whole thing, but anyways, I'm going to finish this and then we will see the performance. Sunset Track signing off. Enjoy the show and the bunny. And what's up guys, sorry I had to step out for a quick meeting, but I'm back now and I'm going to present that beat to you guys. Enjoy the performance and I hope you like what I've created, and if you do, drop a comment and consider subscribing. That'll mean the world to me.